So we're the shift team. I'm Michael.
I'm Bagman. I'm Ryan. And I'm Shamez.
Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to highlight some problems that we feel the city of Toronto faces right now. So the first problem is the traffic problem. Now, who here thinks traffic in Toronto sucks? I should see more hands than that, guys. Come on. So if you take a look at this map here provided by the City of Toronto, you'll see right now there are over 190 traffic restrictions going on in the City of Toronto at this moment. And even with, beyond the traffic restrictions, other parts of the city, they're just slow and crowded. So the second problem that we want to highlight is what we feel to be an environmental problem. In a study published by the City of Toronto, over 30% of the natural gas emissions in the City of Toronto were done by forms of transportation. 27% were personal forms of transportation. Now we believe that there's a twofold solution to this problem. All you need to do is to get cars off the road. But how are you going to do that? Well, we believe that our Shift product provides just the answer.
So, what do you think is the solution to this problem, or the two problems that you just presented? What do you see on the screen there? A phone case. How is a phone case going to solve Toronto's traffic problems or environment problems? Does anyone want to venture an answer? Well, it's not only a phone case. It's a smartphone case. One of the first few of them, because it's embedded with a fitness technology inside that can make it do wonders. So our product is basically a 3D printed, for now the prototype is a 3D printed smartphone case, that's what we're calling it, which is embedded with fitness technology. So it's a seamless integration of fitness technology, incentives, and also transportation aids. There's various functions of this product, which will soon be explained.
So the question now is, how does the phone case and fit bracelet, fit tracker actually work? So in this case, we have a phone case that was 3D printed, and as you can see at the back, there's our Shift logo, and also at the back of the phone case, we put a circular bit where we can also insert the up move by job on bracelet, which will fit tracker, which was purchased for $60. So what this can do is that with the up move by job on fit tracker, it can calculate the distance or kilometers that the person has walked or biked, whatever whichever they choose. And from that, we can transfer it, we made an algorithm where that distance can be transferred into points. So the algorithm basically is, if the person has walked or biked for a kilometer, they gain 2 points. So with those points, they can transfer those points for economic or social rewards. For an example, an economic reward could be them getting a discounted coffee or snack at Tim Hortons. And also with the hardware, we also made a companion app to collect all these points, which Ryan will be explaining right now.
So basically, as he said, we have a companion app and main product. So it's basically to encourage all the people to take more, to walk or take public transport rather than taking their own car. And we have various incentives that actually helps the person to buy the product. First of all, encourages them to buy the product or her. And we can show the functionality through this webpage.
So we designed our website to basically make it easier to interface and use in conjunction with our smartphone case. So our website was designed with very minimalistic intent with our product's colors, green and gray. Also chose images to promote our themes of getting rewards from sustainability, and also go over some features of our website. First of all, we figured that if people who are going around the city a lot with our product, we figured that we could have a route plan to make it easier for them to get around the city and know the most efficient routes to get around the city. So for example, on our website, we can show the different methods of transportation. They can choose between walking, let's say I want to bike somewhere, and I want to bike between these two random addresses here. I can press submit, and it shows the most efficient route to get from point A to point B using a bike. So it would take 13.1 kilometers, and so you get 26 points from just taking this trip, biking. And so what can you actually... So now that you've gotten your route, you can see a graph of how many points you've gotten accumulated over the past few journeys you've gone on. For example, here's steps you've taken over the past few days and the points and the distance you've gone. And finally, you can share it to, this runs here. You can share it to Facebook or Twitter or any other social media. So now you can go and show off some of the rewards you can get from going on, making more efficient methods of transportation. So you can see here, we accumulated 19 points from biking in places instead of taking cars. So you can get discounts at local businesses around Toronto economy. And if you can save a bit more, you can get even more discounts. So now we logged all the data into a Google chart spreadsheet that showed the steps you've been taking over the past few days and the amount of points you're getting. So I'll just head it over to Shamez now to show off.
So as you can see on the Google sheet, this is all the days that the product has been used by us and tested. So what our recipe does for us is it gives the amount of steps that we've taken on that particular day, the distance in miles that we've covered, and from that it generates the amount of points by an algorithm created by us. It's basically 2 points per kilometer, and so we create a functionality that generates the points for us, and based on these points we can get discounts and various incentives at various locations, such as any coffee shop or buying a grocery and various other things. So it's basically encouragement for people to take eco-friendly means of transportation.
All right, so now we're going to get onto some business aspects of this. So right now you're wondering who would actually buy this product. Well, right now, we want the streets to look like that. We want the walking paths of Toronto to look like that. So who do we anticipate to buy these products? Well, obviously anyone who already walks or jogs or does some form of physical exercise, because we believe that they will buy this product in order to reward themselves with both the social and economic incentives that we've outlined. We also encourage people who might be on the fence. They're like, you know what? I could walk to work or I could walk to school, but I'm going to take a car, I'm going to take the bus, I'm going to take the train because it's just, I can't be bothered. So we hope to push those people into choosing more eco-friendly modes of transportation in order to achieve these social rewards. So the business model of this, so the costs will be obviously the construction of the phone case and the information systems required to maintain it, and the revenue that we would generate from it would include the sales of the actual product, and of course any possibilities of partnerships, because as we've outlined, there's a lot of room for integration of partnerships with other businesses. So for example, we could partner with Tim Hortons, and you could spend your points to get cheap or discounted products at Tim Hortons, which we believe would prove to be an excellent source of revenue for the business model. So now we conclude our presentation by asking, are you ready to shift for a greener Toronto?